Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid we will be taking a look at the game's handguns, rating them from worst to best. I have to let you know from now it's just the 4 hand cannons designated as hand cannons, the riot guns and the auto pistols will be put in a vid together because there are so few of them and the rating would be kinda redundant. I will have them in a vid together, those two categories, but now we're dealing with the 4 designated as hand cannons weapons in the game. That's the laser pistol, the Kramer, the 99 and the twin hammer. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show. And 79 EVA Laser. So you probably know how I feel about the EVA Laser if you've been following my modding guides. It is bad, guys, really. There is not much you can do with this thing. Its saving grace supposed to be that it doesn't run out of ammo, but if you fire 3 shots in quick succession, it overheats and you cannot even swap weapons at this point. You have to just sit there with your penis in your hands and wait for this thing to agree with you using it again. It's a really bad gun. It's under the handgun category, so we have to rate it. No questions asked. If this thing is not reworked, it's pretty much useless. It needs to be able to fire at least a few shots before it overheats, maybe 10 for example. Lower the damage probably, but eliminate the charge up time because leading your shots on extreme or insane is just not going to happen. This last number 4, it sucks donkey balls. Twin hammer. I don't have anything against the twin hammer. The only problem in the gun with the gun comes in the description itself. Very slow to reload, so you either have to build for larger mags and reload speed or build for anything else. And because the gun has good damage and can be optimized for damage, you're always in that weird spot when you can make it a little bit more damaging or increase its magazine capacity to be able to fire more shots. It fires 2 bullets at a time, so that magazine capacity of 12 that you see there is actually 6 shots, which will leave you vulnerable after you empty it, and you will have to either swap to another gun or risk taking a hit whilst you are reloading. It doesn't allow you to experiment too much with it, doesn't allow you to be very versatile, and although it is a very good weapon with great stopping power and can use it in very surprising ways, I might add, even against heavier enemies, it lands on number 3 simply because the other 2 are that much better. 50 cal Kramer Magnum. So I went to get some footage today with the Kramer, played a couple of missions, and I was like, I cannot put the Kramer in second place. This is so freaking awesome. You can either build the Kramer to be a pocket sniper rifle or just a mid to long range hand cannon, for hand cannon standards of course, and it will always surprise you with how accurate and damaging it is. This thing is a beast, guys. You can use it from pretty much anything on any difficulty setting. The only reason it lands at number 2 is because it lacks the versatility of its slightly more effective brother. You all know which gun that is. Give all the love of the world to the Kramer because it rules, but number 1 is Type 95 Combat Pistol. The description of the 95 states the following. The Type 95 was created with the intent of providing a high caliber pistol that behaved like a standard sidearm. As such, it has less recoil and higher rate of fire than a typical hand cannon, with considerably less per shot stopping power. Someone was on drugs when they wrote this, because this thing can have a huge magazine capacity, which makes the per bullet damage pretty much irrelevant, but the per bullet damage is quite a huge, 315 as you see here, with reload time of 1.6. It gives you all the space in the world to just mod it however the hell you want. Very stumbly, very snappy, very consistent. You can either fire it slowly over longer distances and hit those crits, or lay down on them in corridors and pretty much destroy everything that comes your way. Surprisingly powerful, surprisingly consistent, surprisingly good. This is the best pistol, the best hand cannon, hands down, for me at least, and lands at number 1. Hope you agree with the list, guys. If you do not agree, let me know why you don't. Let's have a discussion that's productive and not behave like children. I'm very happy with how these discussions are turning out, so thank you very much for your whole behavior and so on and so forth. Consider checking out my Instagram. I have a small portfolio of artwork and stills in there that I expand whenever I have time. Check Facebook as well. I'm not going anywhere. I will keep covering everything in the game as it becomes available. Still tons of work to do, tons of things that I want to try out. Also consider checking out my Patreon if you feel like helping me out. We'll be streaming on Mondays and Thursdays. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!